It's time to sit on down and sip the tea with the group chat.
Tonight, we are counting down the top 10 moments of 2022.
This is the group chat with your hosts, the Travis Ware, Darius Williams, Troy Gaskins, and George Sloan. Now, let's chat.
What's up, guys? It is the one, the only, represent the big and tall section all across the world. It is Travis Ware, and welcome to the group chat. Y'all, guess what? Somebody's finally off the sick and shut-in list and off the unemployment line. What's going on, George?
Hey, y'all. How are y'all?
Yeah, welcome back. What's going on, Darius?
Happy Thursday. Good to see everyone.
And Tag, you did it. What's going on, Troy?
Boom. What's going on, y'all? Travis, why I gotta be calling on last every week? Oh, never mind. The best for last. TGC.
The Bible said, thou that been last shall be first. Something somewhere the Bible said something like that.
I ain't even gonna question you. I love that. Travis, I like this sweater though. I'm loving the little glisten, the little glitter. It's fitting for you. I love it. It's cute.
BDB, I feel a little sparkly again.
Beat face, slight fish.
Okay. Oh, come on, fishy fish.
Now, I understand that Mr. Travis, well, I understand you had a lot to say about me last week in my absence.
I didn't realize you were gone. I didn't know. Oops.
Because the ratings still came in.
The ratings went up.
They were.
I would love to see it.
That's receipts.
Don't click the link in the bio.
Okay.
George, don't worry about that help. I had your back, George.
I know, I watched it back and I was so hurt. But thank you, Darius, for displaying proper friendship etiquette, loyalty, and respect. And for that, you'll always be a friend in my book.
Well, that's
now.
Go ahead and take the show on, honey.
I would do it for
take
any
it
of
over
you
with
girls.
George. Now, let me tell you. You in that outfit last week had me on the floor.
Holland.
The shake was shake paper, baby. That dress was giving. All you needed was a 6-inch red bottom, and you would have been that. Okay. Anyway.
Hey, Darius. Back to you.
Listen, it was the only funny video that Markel could muster up. We miss you, Markel.
Oh, thank you. Hold up. I got to shout out my good friend, Markel. Thank you so much for stepping in and filling in and doing the things that needed to be done.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Well, guys, before we get started with What's Tea this week, but we're going to do What's Tea a different way because it is the end of the year. We're getting ready to go into 2023, and we're going to do the 10 moments of the year, like the best moments, like everything from the best to the worst, like if it made you gag, whatever. But I want you guys to raise your glasses really quick because we're going to do a quick cheers because, this year has been rough. It's been a blessing, but how... Oh, George.
That's yours.
Anyway, it's been a blessing, but we made it through. It's been a challenging last 2 years, so we're hoping 2023 brings us nothing but prosperity, love, and happiness and peace. So I just want to cheers to the group chat and a great year with you guys. So let's cheers.
Cheers to the group chat.
I'm about to send my friend some glassware over there.
I missed that song, George. The group chat, the chat group. All right, we're gonna get right into the topics for the 10 countdown of the 10 topics for the year. Now, first on our list tonight, we have Tevin Campbell. Now, what song Tevin Campbell sang? I forgot. I've been trying to think about it the whole
Can
time.
we
talk?
Can we? Yes, for a minute. I just want to know your name.
Yeah.
Baby Tevin Campbell came out this year. He came out as a part of the LGBTQ community. He is the G in the LGBTQ, and I am here for it, baby. Let me tell you, when the girl said Tevin was saying, "Can we talk?" he was talking about a man, and baby, I love every second about it. Cause which one of y'all would be a sugar baby for Tevin?
What? I don't even think the money is there. But when did he come out of?
Oh, the closet.
Oh, okay. Well, I knew Tevin was. I've been to Tevin was gay.
How you know that? How did you know that? George, are you there? Can you hear me?
Y'all gotta stop doing that. When these people come out the closet, y'all gotta stop doing that. Okay, we can't make it about ourselves. We have to make sure that we are creating an atmosphere where other people feel comfortable to do the same thing.
Okay. Welcome,
George.
Coming out.
How did you know? Can you hear me?
I mean, come on. Let's not be crazy here. Who on earth did not know that Tevin was gay? Oh.
I also don't sit around my house and speculate about the sexuality of people who aren't,
But all last weekend, that's all. The weekend before that, we was all out. That's all you talked about.
The trade.
What was I talking about, George, at the gay establishments that we were at in Atlanta?
Well, I would never pull a Travis on you and talk about what we talk about on a public platform. I would never do that. But I just wanted to bring the fact.
That's why I'm always ride for you, George. That's why I'm always ride for you.
Yeah, you see
I
the
was trying
difference.
to ride for him, and he was just trying to get you together, George. You better get him together like you try to get me and Troy together every single week. Now, when it comes to us trying to get you
I
together,
thought you
you
said
let
friendship.
but when it comes to Darius, you don't let him have it, and it is
George,
not fair.
Don't let these people put a battery in your back, George.
Listen,
Put a double
because
A
they cannot. Listen, Travis, tonight is not the night, okay? Troy, back to you.
Back to me. Okay, well, can we talk for a minute? Because, baby, number 9 on our list, and we have the video here on the screen. Will Smith and his infamous Oscar slap when he had to check Mr. Chris Rock at the Oscars, and baby, he said, "Keep my wife's name out your motherfucking mouth."
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? Uh-oh, Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth!
I'm going to, okay?
I don't condone violence. You know, I have been a little violent in my days, but I don't condone violence. I've grown from that. But however, baby, if that's what it costs for sticking up for your woman, baby, I am here for it. How y'all feeling after all this? Because, you know, Will Smith has been laying low. His career has to die down because he's Will Smith. He's gonna always have a coin. He's Will Smith. But however, you know, he's been off the radar lately with everything that has happened this year with that moment. So where are you guys at with it?
I'm here for it. You know, mama said, knock you out, honey. You come for my man, my money, or my mama, I'm going to have to slap you like Ike did Tina back in the day on What's Love Got to Do With It. Now, I don't condone violence, but this particular moment, he deserved a slap. Now, I thought it was a skit for a second until Chris Rock, I think inside his lip probably was bleeding because he was very, very shocked. I'm here, Team Will Smith, on this particular one. Chris Rock, you need to learn to shut your mouth and mind your business and don't speak of somebody else's spouse. Amen.
Period.
You know, I just think this, when you in the world of comedy, and I think Will Smith and Chris Rock they have a long background. I don't think it could have been nothing that could have been communicated off stage. For me, I think that it was low. I think that it was declassing the show. And I think that, Will kind of got what he deserved and the repercussions to that. You cannot put your hands on people and think that there's no repercussion to what you've done. And I think he should have been punished a little bit more than that. Now, I could see it if Chris Rock put his hands on Jada. But come on, let's call a spade.
But George, he had been going back and
George me nothing.
He had been going back and forth saying a lot of things about Jada over the years. And baby, when you've had enough of someone messing with your significant other and you're married to them, that's your woman, you're gonna stand up for them. Well, first of all, maybe you need to be a little bit more deeper into your relationship first, and then maybe if someone messes with your significant other, then maybe you might do something about it. But until then,
I think you tried to throw a little shade this way, but I would hate to come over there and park in your driveway. Because from what we know is, honey, we haven't even seen you with no man. We just heard you talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Much see what you do. You
Second of all,
nothing over here. You don't need to see
I
nothing over
stand
here.
on what I said. And what I said was Will Smith was in the wrong for that. And that's my stance.
And
That's my stance.
I agree with you, George. I will say that.
Of course you do.
Well, if you would have let me finish, Troy, then you would have seen that I agreed with other things as well. But what I will say is that and I hate to make it about race, but as Black people, we have to find other ways to communicate boundaries without physically assaulting people. And I feel like a lot of times we justify the physical assault, but if the verbal altercations or verbal, instances should never turn physical. And when you allow someone to take you from verbal to physical like that, then you lose your power. And
Thank you.
You also put yourself in a position that you expose yourself to, like George said, the repercussions and the consequences of your actions. So I just wish that, we could find better ways to communicate boundaries than through physical violence.
Right. Because how y'all
T and DNG
and talk about me every week. And if I see y'all in public and I slap the shit out of y'all,
you gonna get slapped the shit back.
And that'll be my last time hanging out with all of y'all. If y'all get out in public and y'all embarrass me like that, that'll be the last time I go anywhere with y'all.
What they're saying is that they agree with Will because Chris has talked about Jada over the years, over and over again. And what I'm saying is every week I come on here and I am being talked about, even when I'm not here. So I'm ready to damn explode. So if I walk up to Travis and slap the shit out of him,
baby, you better knock me out, honey, because if you don't knock me out, you gonna know you been in a battle with Travis Ware if you don't knock me out.
Oh, Travis,
boom.
I've seen you.
Explode, George. I would love to see it.
You in the hood now, baby.
Well, I don't want to get into it with you. I don't want to get into it with you, Troy, because I would hate for you to send your man on me.
And Travis, we're definitely going there with back to George. You know better.
Mind you, I would know. Anyway,
Troy, keep it cute, George. Keep it cute. Keep it cute over there. Now listen. As we go into our next moment, number 8 on the list. Now listen, y'all better come over here and get you one of these.
What's that?
It's a chicken salad on 81st Deli, baby. Now listen,
what's in it?
First of all, let's play the video really quick, and then we gonna get into it. Cause let me tell you, Miss Mama's got endorsements out of the ass right now. Listen,
y'all better come up here and get one of these.
What's that?
It's a chicken salad.
From where?
81st Deli.
What's on it?
Superior. I got chicken, pickles, banana peppers, bell peppers, tomatoes, onions.
Yeah.
now, baby, listen. In that video right there, my girl had looked like she was done. She was through. She looked that wasn't something that she planned to do. But baby,
I'm telling you,
she got everybody saying, "Come get one of these." Baby, she's in Atlanta, and she got an endorsement in Atlanta. She just did an endorsement for some seafood restaurant here in Atlanta, a chicken wing spot here in Atlanta. She did Weight Watchers. She done. I done seen her do several different restaurants.
She did a charter school.
An example of being yourself.
Yeah.
And putting it online, and you just never know what's gonna happen to you because, baby, you might want to come get you one of these.
Okay, she did a charter school in Cleveland, Troy. I've just been like amazed to see like all of the different endorsements that she's done. But one thing that I will say is that she there was an interview where she talked about one of the largest companies in the world offering her $500 to do a video. And y'all will never guess what company she said it was.
What was the company?
Is it food or clothes?
Technology.
Apple?
Apple would never.
Android?
It was Google. They offer her she said they offer her $500 for the rights to that audio.
It was Google.
Oh. Wow.
And they offered me $500, then $1,000, then $2,000. I just said, have a good day.
Absolutely not.
Now, if you had
you gave me $500,000 for that audio. Period. You got it. You're rich. You like are multi-billion-dollar like.
Exactly. So that's a notice to all Black creators shall value your work because these people won't. And I'm sure she's made a lot more than that just off of the chicken wing spot here in Atlanta.
Okay. I know she did.
Okay. Shout out. And let me just say this. Honey, let me tell you something. I'm in business to make money, okay? Mm-hmm. I am not posting no flyers for free. I'm not doing it. No. If you want to use one of my gifts, I'm going to have to charge.
Yeah, and that's been my thing, George. I've been saying that, and mind you, earlier this year, I was even doing hosting still for free. But baby, after that season had peaked for Chasing Atlanta, all the girls was like, I need you to do this. Rate an hour. I need this an hour. You want this posted on my page? This gonna be the fee.
Yep.
Like you gotta stop dumbing yourself down. No matter what position you're in, no matter where you feel like you are at or you're up and coming, you still gotta charge that up and coming fee. Cause baby, ain't nothing in life free. Period.
Exactly.
That's right.
But we're gonna go on to our next. What's
no, I was gonna say there's a lot that goes into you even working up to that moment. So when you pay me for a service, you're not paying me for what it took me to do the service. You're paying me for everything it took me to get to the place that I am able to do the service for you. And if my price doesn't suit your budget, then you should find someone,
get somebody else to do it.
Get somebody else to do it.
Period. Well, going into our number 7 moment, this is a little more sad, but a lot of people online was just like, a lot of Black people online in America was like, okay, she gone, what's next? But however, Queen Elizabeth did die this year. They said she was gonna, she had been she's the longest reigning queen of England thus far. And yeah, she has passed away this year. And of course, in England, it was a really big deal. When the girl said the queen died over here in the United States, they was asking, was it Mary J. Blige? Was it Beyonce? What queen was it? Because they was not thinking about Queen Elizabeth, baby. It was the Queen of England, and she has passed away now. Darius, you had turned your head to the side when I said Miss Queen Elizabeth passed away. What's your tea?
Just put that picture back up there. Can't you just smell the white supremacy just seeping through your computer? Not that one. No, that's a beautiful one. That one, that's the one right there. Can't you just smell the white supremacy, the slavery, the colonization all over the world? Can't you just smell it seeping through your computer? This is what I'll say. Everybody has been wishing for her to rest in peace, rest in peace, rest in peace. I want her to rest as she reigned. She was full of hell on earth, and so that's how she should rest.
Oh, you know what, Darius? And this is why I come here every week to have a good time with you. Now, what I will say is, what I did get tired of, listen, her body floated a good 2-3 months, I felt like, after she had transition. Baby, bury her and let her rest in whatever realm rest in. But what I'm telling you, what I was tired of is turning my TV on and seeing this casket float everywhere. What was it? What kind of embalming fluid? That was the longest funeral ever.
And they don't do that.
Fluid did they use?
They don't do that because they like to put them in the ground before they start.
Change your colors and stuff.
They don't do that. They had that.
What was going on?
They had that royal embalming fluid.
A little bit too much for me.
Well, I somewhat like Queen Elizabeth. I'm pretty sure she smelled like white diamonds on all 16 funerals that she did have. Now, I know if she made it up there to yonder, I'm pretty sure Princess Diana was waiting on her at the door, at the pearly gates, because Princess Diana, that Tito's talking. I'm pretty sure she didn't like Queen Elizabeth because Queen Elizabeth did her wrong that he was alive. Honey. I think she the one led to set up her car accident to kill her. But rest her soul. I'm pretty sure she got plenty of white diamonds, perfumes on that casket because ain't no way HELL had that casket been sitting out for 16 funerals in 16 days and don't be rotten by the time that thing hit the bottom. So we gonna pray for her. We glad that Prince Henry don't talk over her son. He up next, allegedly. And then it's gonna go down from there, honey. God bless you.
God bless you. All right, and we gonna move right along on the countdown of the year. Let me tell y'all, we got number 6 now, Kanye West. Kanye West has been let go from Adidas, Balenciaga, all of the brands that he had endorsements with. He has got his divorce with his wife, Kim. The text messages that he put online. He's showing all their business via Instagram. They took his Instagram, they took his Twitter. They did all of that this year with Kanye. Kanye literally flipped a whole new chapter in 2022. And honestly, it made me... I used to defend Kanye. I'm not gonna lie, because I used to be like, Kanye's a genius, Kanye's smart, Kanye's this, Kanye's that. But this year, it made me really feel like Kanye really might need a little bit of help. And at some point, you have to stop enabling people and stop defending them and really see them for who they are. And I feel like this year, I've seen Kanye West for who he is.
Child, trash box. He deserved and got everything that he needed to get this year, which was nothing. Okay, let me tell you something. I stopped fooling with Kanye when he said the whole slavery thing and it was a choice and all of that. For me, I knew then he was gone mentally, physically, and all other things in the world. Kanye need to go somewhere, get in him a box, and sit a while. Him and himself, and sit a while and talk to himself. Well, figure out something else to do because this right here ain't working for you, Kanye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
I kind of feel bad for him just a tad because I feel like Kanye West really went down when his mama passed away. I think that really was like the tip on the iceberg for him to start going down. You know, he had college dropped out and then his brain dropped out as soon as after that. But, you know, I kind of I slightly agree with George is saying, you know, he deserves everything he's getting. You know, sometimes Kanye, you just need to shut up, eat some ice cubes and some potato chips, and then go on with your life. Be a great father that you have been, but you don't have to stop. Matter of fact, Kanye, I sentence you to 13 months in the basement at Kim's house, you know, to get yourself together so we the people can come back, and you're going to come back with College Dropout album number 2, and we can get back on your good side. But right now, honey, you are on the black people bad side. You are not invited to the barbecues or the cookouts. The only things you're invited to are the co-workers' potlucks where they serve potatoes and raisins and their potato salad. Good night.
Travis, I don't even know if staying in that basement will help him out. Y'all know he was staying in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium all those for all that time last year around like August or whatever. I'll say this: I don't delight in anyone's demise, but when you look at someone with as much power and influence and money as Kanye, it's kind of hard to continue using the excuse that, you know, he has mental health issues. Go get some help. You know, go get some help, and it also makes a mockery of other people who are seriously struggling with mental health issues and may not be able to afford the help that they need, you know. So I don't excuse any of his behavior. He just needs to be banished from the nation, just like we took Donald Trump off of social media. They needed to do the same thing to Kanye, but they, you know, it is what it is at this point. He's going to continue to do what he does.
Well, I think they took his Instagram again, and I definitely think Elon Musk took his Twitter again as well. So he is definitely on social media right now, currently. Period. Yes, there he goes right there on the screen. Yeah. He definitely took the Twitter back again. So he is off. He's done for right now. Like, I haven't heard. He's currently out here still trying to buy all of Balenciaga's clothing to put on.
And you folks, you folks, you people, us, don't y'all go out here voting for this man like y'all did last time, because y'all went out there and voted for this man. Don't y'all do that.
Yeah, I almost called his position.
Yes.
There is. When you talking to me and trying to get my attention, you address me correctly.
Because don't make me go and do I need to go and get our friendship contract? You're not telling me that you voted for Kanye.
Listen. Who are you calling you folk?
The ones who went and voted for him. Not all of them, just the ones that went and voted for him.
Oh, okay. Well, say that the next time.
That's what I said. You folks that went and voted for him, don't do it again.
Don't do it again. Are you one of those folks?
Troy,
if it don't apply, don't. If the shoe don't fit, don't wear it.
Okay.
And we gonna go on to the next one. How you doing? Number 5 on our list, Wendy Williams left the air this year and was replaced on TV with Sherri Shepherd. Let me tell y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Now, of course, me and Wendy had our ups and downs. You know, I'm a Queen Barb over here, and when her and Nikki was going through that little spat, I was kind of mad at Wendy. But let me tell you, Wendy is the top, and I'm gonna say this, Wendy, no shade, but the top bitch of daytime television. Point blank, period. Wendy Williams had the best show. She gave it to you blood raw. She didn't care who you was, what you look like, how much money you had. Wendy said, baby, this is my show. This is my time, and baby, I'm going to give it to you blood raw, no Vaseline. So, baby, I miss me some Wendy Williams. I miss going to look at Wendy Williams in the morning time. When I missed the show, going back and looking at it at night. Baby, Wendy Williams was the T. But now we have Sherri Shepherd in her same spot with her same setup. And yeah, Darius, I know you like Sherri, but I'm a Wendy girl.
Who? I don't like nothing about it, Troy. I'm sorry. Troy, you have a lot of preconceived notions about me. We'll have to dig deep and figure out what that is rooted in. But I am a Wendy fan all day, every day. I was sitting in front of my TV while I was working. How you doing? And I actually want to show a video. I don't know if we could pull it up. I have a video from when I went on the Wendy show and she read me for filth in front of the entire audience.
Tried to do digging to find out whether Miley was out with other women while he's in spring break. Everybody's not gay, sir. Look who's talking.
Not she read you for filth, Darius.
She did. But I love Wendy. I feel like Wendy has made, a great impact on pop culture as we know it. She's the first to do it. She's done it messily, but she's done it with the utmost professionalism. I would say, like, she is the standard of, before blogs and before people, having these social media sites and stuff. It was Wendy giving us a tea. So we pay homage and we thank her for the hot topics and for all the tea she's given us over the years.
Yes, Wendy did it for me.
I really agree with the both of you, and it's shocking, Troy, that I agree with you, but I really agree with the both of you all. I really miss Whitney. I think she gave us exactly what she was hired to do. She gave us the mess. She brought it, and it was so, you tuned in to watch it. I mean, you looked online to see if you could get a ticket to go to the show. And I really miss her. And I've seen a couple of clips of her here recently, and it was a bit saddening.
Go ahead, Travis. I'm sorry.
I like both of them. I had the opportunity to actually meet Sherry Shepherd, and I met Wendy Williams during the time I lived in New York. Listen, Wendy Williams, she's kitchen table talk. We love her. She did pave the way so other women can run into this business. How you doing, Wendy? But at the same time, we're gonna have a real good time, feel good time. That's Sherry's.
Is that Sherry's song?
She's so positive. She's so fun, and I'm enjoying her on her show. She prayed for this. She worked hard for this, and she walked through the door so that she could have her own show. I'm supporting Sherry Shepherd. You guys may not like Sherry Shepherd, but I love me some Sherry Shepherd. I watch her a lot. Now, she's not a Wendy Williams, but she is a Sherry Shepherd. We have to still give her homage and her due respect because she has been in the business for a while. Now, do I miss Wendy Williams? Absolutely, I do miss Wendy Williams. And Wendy Williams will come back because she said she's going to work on a podcast. But I enjoy Sherry Shepherd because that gives me a good laugh. It's fun. Her show is positive. She ain't going to be messy. Now, we miss the mess and all the how you doings and the purple chair and all that stuff. But I like both of the women. We need to celebrate both the women while they're in their prime. Wendy Williams, she will come back. Sherry Shepherd right now is in her prime, and I'm celebrating her today. We love you, Sherry. We love you, Wendy.
We love you, Sherry. And let me tell you, I didn't say I didn't like Sherry, but however, yes, we do. Wendy brought it to you messy, but Wendy gave it to you. And I think that's what I love because I'm such a raw person. And I feel like she gave it to you raw. She didn't bite her tongue. She didn't care, baby. And she was still out and about living her life because she wasn't worried about nobody coming at her, touching her, doing nothing to her. She said, baby, this is my job and this is how I'm going to do it. So, yes, we do love Sherry. Yes, we give Sherry her props, clap, clap, clap. But, baby, it's going to always be feeling. I know you need it. Say it like you need it. Shout out. And that on Wendy Williams. How you doing? So, number 4 on the list is Tory Lanez and Megan. And the story with everything that happened with the shooting over the last 2 years, Tory is currently in prison. He was convicted on all 3 charges last week. Yes, we did have our debates about it. Yes, we did feel our different ways. People feel like it's justice. Some people feel like it's don't. Some people have started a petition online to have his charges looked at again or his trial redone. But hey, what I will say is, at the end of the day, it's all said and done. It's been hands washed in the court of law, and there's nothing no one on the outside can do about it. But I'm glad that I hope now that Megan can get some sleep, she gets some peace from this, and she's able to move forward and go forward with her career. And that's where we are with it. How are you guys feeling about it? How did you guys feel when you saw the verdict?
I'm happy for Megan. Honestly, I really am happy for Megan. But to be completely honest, I'm glad that is over with. You know, I'm tired of reading about it. I'm glad she got her justice. Tory, you know, locked up. They won't let you out. They're not gonna let you out anytime soon. So you might as well go ahead and cut your hair like mine, because you already the bald head. That man, we was gonna be snatched off as soon as you get to that jail cell. You know, work on some time, work on some music, work on some acting skills while you in there. So when you get back out, you can have something go off. Megan, my sentence to you still remains the same. I place you in the studio for 18 months. Come out with a song, come on a documentary, tell the truth about some other stuff you probably lied about allegedly. But I'm happy for her. You know, I'm glad she got the justice that she deserved. Tory, we see you when you get out.
I'll say this. I was shocked to see the verdict. Of course, I've been riding with Megan the whole time, but I was shocked to see the verdict. I don't think that what was put out in the media about how the case was going was accurate. I feel like a lot of it was biased. And so it created a lot of confusion within the community. So over the next few weeks, I imagine that we'll see a lot of blogs and a lot of reporters be sued for, you know, just perpetuating these lies about how the case was going. But at the end of the day, I do feel like, you know, this isn't just a win for Megan Thee Stallion. This is also a win for, you know, a lot of people who have been survivors of domestic violence. And for those who have not yet experienced it, God willing, they won't. But in the event that someone does witness it, they know that, you know, no matter what the outside chatter may say, in a court of law, there is a standard, and it doesn't always work in our favor. But this is something that gives us a small glimmer of hope that, you know, justice can be served and justice will prevail. And Travis, I'll also say that Megan Thee Stallion just released an album this year, so maybe we can spend 18 months uplifting her and listening to that album while we wait on the next project.
I didn't know she bad bitch and I got bad anxiety. I do like that song. I ain't gonna lie.
No, it's Plan B. I did like Plan B. I think it was called Plan B. I did like that song.
Mm-hmm. Anxiety is my favorite song. George, how did you feel when you saw the verdict?
No response. Back to you, Troy.
I'll take that. Okay, we're gonna move.
Yeah,
we are now down to our last three topics. Now, number 3, we have Shirley Ralph and Quinta. I think I said her name right. Is it Quinta or Quinta? I think it's Quinta. Did I say it right?
Is it Quinta?
Quinta?
Quinta B.
Quinta B. Yes, it is Quinta.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. However, I do watch
Abbott
Elementary. I love the show, and I am so happy to see Cheryl and Quinta get their flowers and get their Emmy and their award. That show was funny. It was hilarious. I was put onto the show because I didn't watch it originally. But when I tell you, like, once I watched it, I was hooked, and I just love it. It was very much, it was comedy, but it also, I feel like it showed a lot of things that, you know, a lot of things in the teaching world, in the teaching realm, and it was just, I don't know, it was just very entertaining. But her speech and everything she said while she receives her award, you never know, even though you may not get your flowers at the beginning, you may be fighting along the lines a long time to get these awards or to get that, you know, validation. It may not happen right then. It may not happen when you're 20, when you're 30, when you're 40. But baby, when it's your time, it is your time. And I feel like it was her time and she got what she deserved. So kudos to Shirley and Quinta on their award.
And I'll just add, Troy, you know, when I'm not talking shit with y'all online, I am an educator. You know, I spent time as an elementary school teacher, and now I support educators all across the globe. And when I realized the magnitude of this show was just sitting in sessions with teachers of all demographics from all walks of life all across the nation who, you know, teach every day, and to hear all of them say, like, one of the icebreakers that I would do in one of my sessions is, what are you watching in your spare time? And without fail, over the 5,000 or 6,000 teachers I've supported over the past year, all of them will put Abbott Elementary School in the chat. And so it's transcended just like being a Black show or being a teacher show. It's a show that has affected people, whether or not you're in education, no matter what your, you know, demographics may be. Everyone enjoys the show. And I think that's just a testament not only to the powerful writing that Quinta has done, but also the powerful casting that show has, you know, been able to do. So I've enjoyed it. And I know that educators all across the nation really appreciate it, especially at a time where educators don't necessarily feel the, you know, the relief in their pockets. At least they can look at this show and say, people get it. you know, and others are able to watch and get it as well.
And pay teachers more. Give them
Pay
some
them
more
more.
money. Teaching kids is hard. Like, let me tell you, because I come from a background where all my family, you know, owns daycares back home, and like, you know, that was my first job. That was what I grew up doing. I wanted to be a teacher at one point because it was just like that's what I grew up on. Like, I had to have my 40 hours. I had to have these certifications to work at my auntie daycare. And teaching kids are hard. I was 16 and 17 with after schoolers that were between 5 and 12 calling me Mr. Troy, and it was just like, I don't see how people do it every day. I don't see. But I'm glad that there are people like you, Darius, that take the time out to educate kids and be an impact on children's lives. But definitely give them some more money. $60,000 minimum at this point, baby.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. You know, and growing up, you know, I always thought teachers, when I was in school, I thought teachers made like banging bucks, right? And then as I became an adult and kind of went out into my own career field, and I have friends that are teachers, and I have friends that are, you know, double degreed, and we talk about salaries, and I'm like, damn, that's what they pay y'all? Like, that's crazy. And I feel like you have to think like teachers, you know, they are so, when you look at all these people who are, you know, multimillionaires and things of that nature, teachers played a very big part in a lot of those people's lives, you know, and it's kind of like, damn, we only giving them 45, 50, 55,000 a year? That I don't think 60,000 is enough. I honestly, truly don't think that, especially when you got to sit in a classroom with somebody with badass children.
They're not bad, George. They just need guidance and love and structure.
You live in education. It's a difference between there's a difference between guidance and your ass just bad.
Yeah.
Cause see, where I'm from, we used to get our ass pounded by the principal.
Okay.
Man, they used to do this right here. You had to get on that wall and do that right there.
All this
abuse,
corporal
you
punishment.
Had to do all of it.
Corporal punishment, because baby, I stayed in the principal's office, bent over and swat. So why?
Oh, so
is that where they're doing?
Yeah, that's what they call it, swats. We used to do swats. I used to have to bend over, put my hand in the principal seat, and they used to hit. And let me tell you, my principal, I went to a black school. It's called Abbott Elementary.
Black.
They had the paddle wrapped with tape. And they had it wrapped with tape, and when they wrapped it with tape, they just hit you with it. Swat one.
I was saying, you ain't stopped yet, Troy.
She loved me. Miss Hill would say, Gaskins, go ahead. You know the routine. It got to the point, y'all, I didn't get referrals anymore. My teacher just gave me an apple. I had this little green apple with my name on it, and they would give it to me as a hall pass, and I would just go to the office. And when I got there and I had my apple in my hand, Miss Hill knew I was coming to get swats. I was just going to get my ass whooped, no shame. So, baby, I was just getting wore out.
You've been liking it.
I've been a bad girl. Mm-hmm.
But let's say this: were you bad? Like, what was your main offense, Troy? I bet I can guess what it was.
Yeah, my main offense, I just talk too much. I could not stop talking in class.
And see,
I just.
And here's the thing, but look at how someone would label you as a child as that being something bad, but now look at what you're doing for a living and how that assists you with what you want to do. So in my classroom, that wasn't like if I pass by a quiet classroom, I'm concerned about what's going on inside of it. I know this is an aside now, but we should be encouraging children to talk and to express themselves and to be able to do that. So, but I had a good feeling that your report card said that Troy is a great student, but he's a bit talkative.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Travis, what's your tea? How do you feel?
You know, with Quinta B, I actually did a small skit with Quinta B when she first got started when I was in college. She actually hosted, we call it the BET Awards back in the day. She actually hosted, and I had the opportunity to do her a skit with her.
Hey,
how you doing?
How you doing? Where you from?
I'm from Columbia.
Ooh, Columbia.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the college?
Not the college, but I'm from the city.
Oh.
Where you from?
Me? I'm from Philly. I like your blazer.
Like your braids.
Oh. Stop playing.
Like Queen Latifah from Set It Off.
Your blazer makes you look like Denzel Washington with a job.
Thank you. You know, I do got a job. You know, I work at McDonald's.
McDonald's?
Yes.
You got benefits?
Yes.
You got money! Oh!
And to see how small of a clip she went viral, and to see where George, I'm talking, and to see how far she has come, you know, it just amazes me. Like even with the chicken salad girl, you know, if she just started off small like that, no imagine how her life or career would change in a matter of years. So I think it's a blessing. You know, I was a troubled child a little bit when I was in school. They said my mouth was vicious. They said I was stubborn. You know, I was the type, if I got to a fight at school, I'll go in there and tell them suspend me to the point they stopped suspending me because I told them ain't nothing but a vacation for me. So suspend me. And I enjoyed sleeping in, but they gave me ISS multiple times after school. I had to help clean the cafeteria. You know, I became friends with the lunch. And this is a true story. I became friends with the lunch lady because, you know, when I got lunch detention, I had to clean up the cafeteria afterwards. Guess what? They still had leftovers in the cafeteria. So it was a win-to-win situation for me. So whatever punishment you came with, honey, I'm going to get cool who I need to get cool with. I'm going to take a vacation when you suspend me. And ISS, guess what? I'm going to sleep because y'all going to give me them little worksheets and I'm going to finish it by 9 o'clock.
Period. I used to do the same exact thing. ISS
oh, heavens die hard. Oh, heavens die hard.
How was this class picked?
Huh? What did you say?
How was this cast picked again?
Well, you know, we were asked, you were recommended.
Boom. Oh.
Travis, we all know the truth.
We do, and you know too.
Darius,
before
we go to our next topic, I want to say thank you for that because you don't know how what you just said just blessed my spirit. Like that really just touched me to know, like even though I was perceived as this talkative child growing up, now look at where it has gotten me now to be able to open my mouth and say how I feel and what I want. So I really, really appreciate that. I'm not gonna get emotional because y'all know I'm a crybaby. But anyway, with Darius saying that our number 2 topic, because I'm gonna tell my teachers, honey, too classy for this world. Forever, I'm that girl. Ooh, period. All right, number 2 on our list. The number 2 topic down at number 2. Beyonce, Giselle Knowles Carter dropped Renaissance Act 1 this year. And baby, when I tell you, listen, Beyonce had me in-house voguing. She had me heated. She had me cozy. She had me feeling like that. Girl, let me tell you, y'all, when that album first came out, I could be in a bad mood. Let me tell y'all my story real quick. When this album came out, my guy was in training for his job, and he was all the way across the country. And every day if I woke up kind of feeling sad, I would play Beyonce and I would get in the car and I would just be blasting to the whole album. And I tell y'all, that album every day put me in a good mood. I can listen to that album right now, put on Heated and be pissed. And baby, I'm gonna feel like I am on top of the motherfucking world. I don't know what Beyonce put in that album. I don't know if it was crack. I don't know if it was tequila. But baby, it gets me through the roughest times of the times, period.
She put our people in there. That's the LGBTQIA 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 T community, honey. She put all that in there. Honey, from Cozy, Bird Girls Groove, all of them, honey. I love the whole album. It gives me life. I enjoy it, honey. You can eat on it. You can conversate on it. You can get cozy with it. Get comfortable in your skin. Represent your blackness. Represent your big and tallness. And also, you can hunch on a song, too. Y'all better get it, too. You can hunch on it.
Yeah.
She put
baby, plastic on the sofa make me want to,
Okay, listen.
What was that? Wait a minute. Now, when I signed up for this, Travis, you told me this was a family show.
That's why I said hunching and not.
No, I'm talking about Troy over there making all them sounds.
Those are educational sounds. Those are like ABC.
I would say this: Beyonce put everything in this album except for some visuals. Listen, sis, we are sick of it. We've been waiting a long periodically time. And we need some visuals. Stop playing with us.
They coming. They coming.
She got us
spoiled before the tour comes because I need to see what she's cooked up on this.
Okay, so y'all, this is my theory. This is my theory. I think that Act 2 is going to be the visuals and Act 3 is going to be the tour. Okay. A finale in 3 acts, and we ain't getting shit else from Beyonce.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be a done deal. Yes, definitely. Mm-hmm. George, how did you feel about the album? Because
I didn't feel any type of way about the album. To be honest with you, I haven't even listened to the album. Who I'm waiting to see is Pat LaBelle and Celine Dion in concert.
Child, them Beehive gonna get you, girl.
Oh, yes.
Production. Bring back my girl.
What?
Please bring back my girl.
Here's the thing. Listen, let me say this. It is okay. I'm not a fan of Beyonce, okay? I'm not saying that I don't like her music. I'm just not a fan of her. I've actually went to see her in concert. I sat down the whole concert. Okay, I am not lying to you. I do. There is one song that I love that she do with Jay-Z that says "Forever Young." I want to be. Do you really want to live forever? I absolutely love that song. But I am not one of Beyonce's big fans. Yeah, she's made some great hits. I'm sure I got a couple of her songs saved on my Apple Music, but I'm not a fan of her. So I can't relate to what all three of y'all feel because I can be honest with you. I can't even tell you one song that's on the album because I haven't listened to it. And then it's okay. I'm sure y'all are not big fans of Celine Dion and y'all probably don't know a lot of her songs, but I am. But I'm not judging you all.
Celine songs. Let me tell you something. Like I said, I am the head barb in charge. I am not a Beehive top tier queen bee. But however, when Beyonce put out this album, it was guaranteed to listen only because it's like, it's Beyonce.
Yeah, for you.
But baby, when she put the LGBTQ crack in there, it was just like you had no choice but to support it because she not only did.
I never said I didn't support it. I just said I didn't listen to it. So I can't feel what y'all are feeling right now because I don't know any of the songs.
Give me one of these.
You know what? She didn't design it to do that necessarily, Troy. It's a little more expensive than that.
Oh, rich. I did it. I did it for her.
She didn't design it to do that.
George, well, I'm
not gonna sit up here and argue with George about whether or not he listened to the album. It's not the argument.
You asked me what I felt.
You right,
and I told you what I felt. That's my opinion.
Well, I hopefully, you could actually give it a listen and then get back with me in the next 7 to 10 business days and let me know how you feel about it.
He's our culture. He's our culture. We're working on it though.
What Patti Bell 2023 looks like, rather than sitting around and listening to a Beyonce album and following up with you. I'm not interested.
Sometimes you gotta suffer. Make your bed hard sometime, time.
When you've been blessed, it's like heaven.
All right, we're gonna get fined. Stop all that bad singing.
Child, he gonna be singing Me, Myself, and I before the night over with her because they be how gonna tackle you. I feel
they gonna listen. I don't care what people have to say about being a Beyonce fan. Damn.
Close your Instagram, make it private. After this. Okay. Well, the last topic of tonight, and we're gonna let Travis talk about this topic. Travis, first of all, I just want to say, as I have since you broke the news online, my condolences still to you about your sister and everything that's going on with your family. That's all I'm going to say because I'm already getting a little whatever, but my hat's off to you to continue to still be able to get up each and every day and do what you do and go do what you do for yourself and still smile and still be happy because I honestly don't know if I'll be able to do it. So my hats are off to you, Travis, and my condolences still go out to you and your family.
Whew. Well, thank you. And really thank you to everybody, really. This has not been an easy journey, and I say this really everywhere I go. You see this stuff on movies and these shows that you watch on the ID channel. You see all of this, and you never think it's going to hit home, and it hit home. And I didn't think it was going to hit home this close. Alexis is my older sister on my dad's side. Because a lot of people don't know I'm a twin. And Alexis is just a few months older than me and my twin brother. So when we found out that she was missing back in January of this year, at first I'm like, this not true. I'm thinking this is probably like a little joke or something. And after I got that call from my dad and I spoke to her mom, it was like somebody just hit like a ton of bricks on you. And just these past, and I hate to say almost a year because next month will be a year since she's been missing. But this year has been hell. I have had a lot of blessings this year, but this has been hell. I never thought that I or my family would have to deal with something so public. And, we've been on the Shade Room, we've been on Neighborhood Talk, we've been on all these news stations and all that stuff. And We literally talk about the same stuff over and over and over again. And in the moment that you try to breathe a little bit and try to live a normal life, you can't live a normal life because of what people are going to say if they see you on the show laughing, they see you out at the club having fun, they see all these things. That's my moment to kind of get away from everything that I have to deal with family. You know, I'm in a relationship. I have to make sure I'm catering to my significant other. My family is hurting still to this day. Her kids, if anything, is hurting more than anybody, especially her daughter. Her daughter's going to always remember this. Her daughter still asks questions about this. Her mom, I've literally talked to her mom at least 2-3 times out the week, and I talk to my dad every other day, if not every day. And they got to be one of the two strongest people that I've known to this day, even past my own personal mom. You know, my dad and her mom has been so strong throughout all of this. And for us to be almost into a year of this and not have a significant amount of evidence to really point a person who I believe wholeheartedly has everything to do with this, for not to have this person, him, pointed as a point of interest, it still pisses me off, if I can be honest. You know, the FBI, we are still asking the FBI to take over this case fully, and they only been assisting with this. Anderson County Sheriff Department still, I don't feel like they have enough resources and the task and just everything to really take on this case full on. And it's been hard. But one thing I've definitely had to say throughout all of this, one thing that my family has depended on, her kids have depended on, we all believe in God. We believe in him. We have faith. I know a lot of people were trying to count her out after a month, after 30 days. Even now that we're approaching the year, people are trying to count her off. But we still holding on to the faith because we have faith when we believe that she will come home alive, safe, and sound. So we're not speaking that she's dead or anything. We still gonna keep on fighting and we still gonna keep on pushing. And throughout all of this, I also realized, Travis, you're stronger than what you think you are. You're stronger than what you think you are. Even when I have my moments where I want to cry and the moments that I want to just give up, I still have to remember she has kids. They're depending on us, and we have to stay strong. Even when I want to break, I cannot break in this moment. I cannot break in this moment. I have to stay strong, and I have to stay sane to make sure that I'm still fighting to find my sister. So all the comments and people have their theories about what happened to my sister and all that stuff and what the family should be doing, all that stuff. You guys don't live our lives that we have. You don't guys don't live it. You can say, oh, if my sister was missing, my family member was missing, I'll be had to do all this stuff. Well, try living it. We've been living this almost a year, and it's still a nightmare. We don't went through her 30th birthday. Her kids don't turn an older age. We don't went through the holidays, and we're still going through holidays still without her. So that's still an adjustment. So this moment that I come on a group chat, if you guys see me online, or if you see me in the club, or you see me having fun, that is my moment to get away. So when I make people laugh and I make people smile, that makes me feel better. So that's the reason why I keep on going, because I know this mission is bigger than me. We want to find my sister alive, and that's the hope and prayer that I will always have. I'm never going to say she's dead. I'm never, ever going to say she's dead. Never going to say that. Never going to say that. I still believe that my sister's going to come up whenever she decides to come. I don't believe that she is dead, and I'm never going to say that. But what I will say, this is the first time publicly that I will say this, and I've been trying to make sure that I remain professional with all this and not people, but I strongly believe in my heart that my sister, baby daddy, he know exactly what happened to my sister that night, and I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm not saying that he did anything to her, but he know exactly what happened to her tonight, because that story that you conjure up, it does not make sense in whole. Even from the surveillance stuff that we saw at the gas station, that was true. But whatever happened after the gas station does not make sense to me. And I know in my heart that I feel that you know exactly what happened to my sister. And you know everything. And the truth is going to come out. So that's what keeps me hope. And I'm not going to give up, and I'm not going to stop. We're going to stay strong. We're going to keep on fighting. She got kids. She has a young son, and she has a daughter, and we're going to keep on fighting them. We're not going to give up. We're not going to break down. We have our moments, but we're standing 10 toes down till we find my sister, period, point blank. And we thank everybody, honestly. All the prayers we don't heard from so many celebrities. You guys be surprised at who we don't spoke to. Since my sister has missing, it's so many different people, friends, family, fans, all of you guys. George has been in there my moments that I've had to cry and lean on somebody. We know we go back and forth, and I'm still gonna go back and forth with his monkey ass because he tried me. But listen, I've thanked everybody, even the ones that have something negative to say about my sister. I still thank you because guess what? When you make negative comments about my sister, when you say negative things about her, you want to bring up her past like you don't have a past. Guess what? You still keep her name out. So I still thank you. Say whatever you want to say about my family. I don't give a hot maggot. I don't. But guess what? We will find her, and I don't give a damn if it's 10 years down the line. We will find my sister.
Travis, I can't imagine what that must be like, but I will assure you that your family is in my thoughts as well as my prayers.
Thank you.
I just say to Travis, I was kind of there in the beginning when it all surfaced, and just to be, there as a support ear, not to say much, but to listen and be a confidant and a friend in such a hard time. As you know, I've been saying, and I've said this over and over. Whether we are on the phone talking in person or via text, I am, still praying for you and your family and the well-being of your sister. And just know here, you have a friend and all of us. And so we're all going to be here to support you. And we love you. And, we're just praying for you all and praying for your sister in a safe return.
Thank you. Now, can we change the subject, Dario?
Yes. Well, on that note, you guys, that is the end of our top 10 moments of 2022. We're looking forward to a better and a prosperous 2023. We're going to take a quick break right here on the group chat, and we'll be right back with more with Travis Ware, Darius, and George, and myself. Sing, George.
Oh, Lord. Welcome back to the group chat. Listen. Honey. All these times y'all be reading us in the comments, but guess what, baby? Now the mirror is getting turned back on you, honey. Now it's time to read the comments, the negative stuff, and guess what? We about to read you today. We got a comment from Femi Barrett, 4159, says, that guy on the bottom right is a groupie and that will refer to you, Darius. Sign up on him.
Hi, Femi Barrett. You are absolutely correct. I am a groupie. I love every person in this group. I'm one of their biggest fans, and clearly you are too because you're down in the comment section letting us know that you're watching. So we appreciate your patronage. And I'll also say that I'll add groupie to my long list of jobs, careers, degrees, and everything else that I have going on. I'll make sure that I add groupie. So if you could print that out on a certificate and send it to me, because I think that's a new certification I've never had before, and that might look good on my wall of accomplishments. And thank you for watching the group chat.
Oh, Shafty, you better keep that going.
Darius, I am so proud of you.
Take that right on.
Baby, child, Darius made my lights and everything is shadow for a second. You better read.
That's classy read, baby. It's so classy. All his jobs, accomplishments, and all.
Listen, nobody can read me better than me, baby.
Okay, honey, you've been reading the books for a while.
Read and writing them.
Hello, writing books and reading bitches. That's what I do in my spare time.
Now we're gonna go on to the next comment. Let's see what we got, honey. Ooh, child, they wrote a thesis statement. Let me get my glasses and put my contacts in. It says, from Laverne Boyce, 5974. What a wonderful name, honey. Please tell Travis to stop the whole bit he does. He is too loud, and the delivery is annoying. That is something he should do every 6 months, and by himself, and shame whoever told him that was cute or sounded good. It really brings the brand down. I give a poll and see what the people want. Well, Laverne, honey, you ain't Laverne Cox, honey. You even got a promo picture on your icon, so you're giving very much avatar. You know, thank you so much for watching me once again. I know you watched me on Chasing Atlanta, and I'm pretty sure you watch me on every other show I'm on, and now you're definitely watching me on the group chat. We appreciate your comment. However, guess what? I am going to continue to be Travis Ware all across the world, each and every single Thursday. So while you're talking about that comment and saying, well, I need to stop doing what you need to start doing this so we can read you for film, honey, I would love for you to produce, executive produce, or even come out with some content on your page, because we went to your page and we didn't see nothing but a blurb and an email address. So while you're worrying about me, honey, and all the stuff that I'm doing, continue to watch me, because guess what? Your comment counts, honey. It keeps a coin in all our bags. So thank you for watching, sweetheart. We love you, brother.
Thanks, Bird.
And guess what? I'm gonna do it just for you. What's up, guys? It is the one, the only, represent the biggest hard sex all across the world. It is Travis Ware, honey. Do you want me to pull out a piece of shrimp, honey? Do you want me to do something else, honey? You want me to call me Fred Hammond, honey? What you want to do, baby? I'm about to piss you off, and I just made you famous, honey. Here you go for your 3 minutes of fame, honey, and use that on your next resume and see what show you get auditioned for, honey. Congratulations. You're winning tonight, in my words of George. Next time. Oh, child, another one, not attack of Travis. Honey, you know, I just had to read Gwendolyn from the Seed of Chucky. Everybody knows who Gwendolyn is. We can't call Gwendolyn he or her because we still don't know which one Gwendolyn wants to be. So we're going to call them they in the meantime, because we want to respect people's pronouns. Now, back to this particular comment, Mr. David, I guess your grammar is still off, honey, because you don't know how to spell your own name. David, can we pull the comment back up so we can read in the full? You want to be famous? I'm about to make you famous. Congratulations, because nobody buying your styles and all those photos you have on your pages. I checked you out, honey. I don't find Travis funny or appealing. Well, baby, guess what? You are giving very much delusion, honey, because if you didn't find me funny or appealing or anything, you wouldn't have took the time out your busy lack thereof day to comment on a video that has something to do with me. So you are delusional, like I said in the comment section. You lucky you got a response from me, because I know you're dying for that. So you can send it off to TMZ, TTB Network, honey, T-Spiller, whoever you want to send it to, honey. Send it to them and see if you get it picked up, and watch your ratings go up and watch your bookings go up, because, honey, you have yet to book a job. You have all those needles and threads in your ears, your lips, and your nose, and you still look a hot mess. Talk about it, honey. Who are you styling? All I've seen you style is the people on your page, honey. That's all you have done. What have you done lately? So continue to watch me, and they're going to continue to post me, because every time they post me, honey, you just make me look better. So thank you again for putting another check and coin in my pocket. We appreciate you, and thank you for your donation.
That's how you do that. Period.
Oh, child, this from Hey Yo _niece. I knew when I saw Georgina on this show, it was going to be a bust. George,
that's a fine ass man right there.
Thank you so much. Listen, you know, I cleared her actually when I saw the comment, so I have no desire to give her anything else tonight besides those little 6 pictures she have on her page. And honey, let me tell you this: white is not your color.
Oh.
And as a groupie, George, I just want to say I'm your number one fan.
On that. Because see, I put her little isn't a have a waist.
Period. Yeah, the show isn't a bust, baby. It's 4 handsome guys sitting here giving you all the tea every week. And if you felt like it was going to be a bust, baby, you wouldn't have tuned in originally. Thank you for the comment. Period.
I think we got one more comment. Let's see what they're talking about. Who? M. Shuni 1. Troy really can't go. Troy, go ahead and clear them out, honey.
Well, first of all, Troy can't go anywhere, because guess what? At the end of the day, the executive producer chose me, and the executive producer chose me. So at the end of the day, I'm here to stay, and I ain't going nowhere. But what you can do, you can go, because guess what? I have the power and the authority each and every week that you do decide to put a comment in the comment section to block you, to have my producer say, hey, get that out of here. So guess what? You can't read me. You can't say anything about me, because the girls love me. Because originally, the girl said I could do the show alone, but I can't do it alone. I have all my 4 counterparts. So baby, I'm not going nowhere. you can go. And that's on that, period. Boom.
And guess what? To all the negative comments, we appreciate you. We do for watching us because we know you love the show. You're going to continue to watch us. But guess what? If you want to write a negative comment, honey, we're going to sound off every other week. This is the most comment and famous you can get. We wish you the best. Come out with a show so we can comment on that. And that's
I don't think they understand. And I don't think they understand the negative comments is what keeps us going. Like, we love the positivity, but the negativity keeps us going because it makes us want to do more and be more each and every week. So, baby girl, keep it rolling in, keep it coming, because at the end of the day, we still gonna live, we still gonna get our life, and you're gonna get your life too. Period.
And wait a minute, and the checks will still come. So the more you drop my name in the comments, the more and more they go ask for me to come back. Whether it's a positive comment or a negative comment. Oh, they gonna say, oh, we got something with George. Bring him on back, and guess what George doing? Reviewing the contract, signing it.
Okay. Every time.
Every time.
And
you sit somewhere on your couch leaving a comment for free. Oh, child.
I got a few contracts on the line right now.
Can I close out this segment with a special prayer?
Amen. Let us pray.
Lord, in 2023, keep us in our bags and out of the comment section. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Now, God, can I add to that prayer?
Salvation.
Now, God, you hear me out there, God? Now, I know that's what Derek just prayed for, honey, but I have to rebuke that prayer just a little bit because I'm still going to respond every once in a while because, you know, they be trying a little bit. And I ain't all the way saved completely yet. I still got about 25 percent to go, honey. So if they read me, I'm going to read them back. And they be prepared because I'm going to send out the lashing of that maggots. Amen.
Ignore him, Lord. Ignore him, Lord.
Now that's how you clear a bitch. I don't know who that hoe is, but who can...
I don't know who, but how you feel.
But y'all know what? Next year, I'm gonna be honest with you. Not even next year, because I rarely give back. I rarely go in on comments. You know, I'm surpassed that part in this stage of my career. But you know what? Next year, I'm not arguing with no comment that ain't on another platform making money. If you just watching the show and reviewing the show, we appreciate it. That's how we make our money. But if you're not on a platform with me, on another platform, you're not getting paid to be in this reality world like we are, I'm not going to sit and argue with you, child, because you don't know what I'm going through. You don't know what I went through to get here. So what am I arguing with you?
This is not about a show.
Don't support me, bitch.
This is not about a show. This is my life.
Okay.
So, George, are you saying you're just going to continue to argue with me and Troy?
Uh-huh.
Are you saying you're just going to continue to argue with me and Troy?
I said what I said. And if you missed it, you're going to have to wait to listen.
Oh, baby, well, I heard what you said, and I'm glad you're going to continue to give us an argument and give us good commentary because we need it. And, baby, we're going to give it right back to you. And we're going to keep it moving.
Yes, thank you all so much for watching. This has been the comment section. We'll be back after a quick break, so grab a snack and come on back.
It's the group.
All right, you guys, welcome back to the group chat. Listen, we are down to our last and final segment and our last and final portion of the show for the year. Okay, we're going to pass it right on over to George. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? All right, we're going to pass it.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
For the funny moment.
Listen, we talked about a lot of things tonight. I came on here without a haircut. I've been out sick. Okay, so I ain't had a haircut yet. But let's get into the funny moments of the week. Roll the clip.
That's how it look when y'all be playing in the boys' things.
Now, that little boy gonna be a problem when he get older.
I blame it. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you how I know this man let this child do this all the time. There's not one damn time that he turn around and say, stop, quit, nothing. Ooh, I bet he just musty up in between there.
Oh, child. I'm glad I ain't got one of them.
I was just going to say, Travis, do you got one of them? I don't think you got one of them.
Oh, they got 2 lips in the back. I ain't got that.
I got a little knot. But
I was about to say, I got a little something back here in the back of my head. But it ain't like that. It ain't like.
I got one of these.
Oh my God.
That's what it's giving.
All right, we got another one for y'all.
Baby, the baby ain't caught the spirit. The baby said, baby, Jesus is here. The spirit is live and well.
His mother wasn't happy.
His mother, right. His mother.
Mama said,
Mother said,
I've seen that girl and I've seen that lady perform before, and she is literally like that. Like, when I tell you you don't even want to listen to the song. You so focused on what she about to do next. Y'all, that was so funny to me.
Child mother, she wasn't care about where she had to say her. She was worried about her. She thought that woman represented the biggest hall center. If she fall back, my back is out. It's worth so much by insurance to cover her. The mother's like,
her face gave very much,
Mother said, y'all better come and get her. Y'all been asking us for the past 12 years to pay into this building fund, and we finally got enough to get these new pews, and now she want to stand up here and walk across the pew. Y'all better come get her.
We're not interested.
Got my name on it. This one got my name. Y'all better come get her. You see this?
Oh my God. Okay, we got another one for y'all. Roll it.
Spell it.
RAMEN.
What does that spell?
Noodles. RAMEN.
What does that spell?
Noodles.
Oh.
That's right, honey. You know what you were talking about.
I love it. I love
That's
it.
what
That's what you
Okay.
This is like one of the students from right here.
Oh, please, child. Oh, please. Listen.
That's why you can pay them teachers more money.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
That baby said, I know what this is.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Wait, Daria, can you play it one more time?
Spell it.
RAMEN.
It was so
What
serious.
does that spell?
Noodles. RAMEN.
What does that spell?
Yeah, it was so serious.
Oh my God.
Not that it took me 3 times to figure out what he was really saying. I thought that he was saying something else at first.
Baby,
Then
so
what you
much
thought he was
bitch.
saying?
Nope.
Get somebody else to do it.
Huh?
George, go. Go ahead.
All right, I think we got one more for y'all. Roll it.
Girl, you got balance. I wouldn't have been able to do that.
I'm walking.
It's the bounce for me.
Okay, it's the balance, baby. I would have
Oh my God.
I better can stand straight up on the damn regular skate.
Why, Travis?
That was about 2 or 3 years ago. I don't know how to skate. I don't know how to ice skate. Me and my friends, they thought it was okay to take me to the skate ring, the ice skating ring. And you know, I tapped that ice one time and I realized, I'm like, oh, child, I can't do it, honey. And then I was coming back and that's what happened, honey. So, you know, I can't.
You know, let me tell y'all. The trick to ice skating, though, you just gotta have the boot tied really, really tight around your ankle so it keeps your ankle supported. And it's really just like rollerblading. I swear to God.
I don't know how to rollerblade either, honey. I'm scared. I don't know how to do them little motor scooters, honey. I feel unsafe.
That's what Charlamagne was talking about when he said to grease up them ankles and let your Timbs tap.
That was greased up, honey. That was tight as possible, honey. I could have had gap that day. I thought I was about to fall.
I don't do nothing that can't. If I can't have my feet on the ground, don't sign me up for it.
Well, certain things I like my feet up in the air, but you know.
Well, on that note, listen, Troy, back to you.
All right, you guys, listen. First of all, I want to say happy 2023 to each and every one. I know we won't be able to do a countdown with you guys, but baby, this is my moment to say Happy New Year to everyone that watches our show, to everyone that supports us here at the group chat and Chasing Reality. I want to say Darius, Travis, and George, I'm really glad that we've had this opportunity this year so far to bring the group chat to the people, to put it in the forefront, to put it in their eyes, let them see what we can do, how we can do it, and trust. It's going to get better, bigger, and better. Let me say that, bigger and better. Don't sleep on us because we ain't going nowhere. But baby, let me tell y'all, this has been the group chat, another week of excellence, Black excellence, queer excellence, and all the things, other things. Travis, love you down. George, goodbye. And Darius, thank you for being a new addition to the Chasing Reality brand.
Thank y'all for welcoming me with open arms. I appreciate it.
And
Child, what happened to George?
I'll be your group. I'll be your groupie, baby. Oh wait, is that R. Kelly?
You are my superstar.
Child, Beyonce called and got George demoted, honey. What happened? He may be in the comment section next week.
Was that Aura? Is that an Aura song? Is that Aura Kelly?
No, that's Usher.
Okay, I'll be your groupie, baby.
Ooh,
I just want to be y'all. I just want to be y'all favorite groupie, baby.
You can be our favorite groupie. I have to say George. See, you as the one that's saying y'all both the same person.
And that's the number one fan.
Step in the name of love.
Travis. Now you got to get blocked. Darius is just us two. We made it.
You've been waiting on this for a long time, Troy.
Let me see. Hold on, Tyra. There are 2 cards here. Who do you pick?
Look, Troy, you've been waiting on this moment for a long time, haven't you?
Who do you pick? There's 2 people left. Oh, damn. Bye, y'all.
Left.
Give it to me.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back, honey.
Bye.
Bye, y'all. Have a great week and enjoy your new year. Be safe. Stay blessed.
And stay warm.
Definitely.
Let them pipes drip.
Let them drip. The
drip.
The group chat. I mean, George.
Somebody got to check on George for real. Where he go?